In the heart of Brazil, a tale of a terrifying creature has surfaced. Imagine a beast, formidable and daunting, towering over the average person, its eyes glowing, teeth bared. It's not just any beast, it's a wolf-like creature, standing upright on its hind legs. It's known as the lobisomem, a name that sends chills down the spines of the locals. This isn't just a bedtime story to frighten children, it's a narrative that's been reported by many, each account eerily similar to the last. People have reported sightings of this massive creature, often in the dead of night, a sight that's left them trembling, their hearts pounding and their minds filled with terror. They describe it as an enormous wolf, yet uncannily human-like in its stance and movements. The lobisomem isn't just an elusive figure lurking in the shadows, it's a creature that's said to have attacked people. The reports are harrowing, detailing how the beast lunges, its claws slashing through the air, teeth sinking into flesh. The victims are left with not only physical wounds but psychological scars that may never fully heal. And it's not just the civilians who've had these chilling encounters. Even the local police have reportedly been involved in high-speed chases with the lobisomem, their sirens wailing, the beast darting through the undergrowth, its agility and speed defying its massive size. The authorities are grappling with these reports, their brows furrowed in concern. They're tasked with the safety of the people, yet how does one protect against a creature that may not even be real? It's a question that haunts them, a riddle they're yet to solve. As the sun sets, casting long shadows that dance and flicker, the people of Brazil lock their doors, their hearts pounding in their chests. The lobisomem might just be a figment of their collective imagination, a tale spun from fear and uncertainty. Or it could be real, lurking in the darkness, waiting for its next victim. As authorities grapple with these reports, the question remains, is the lobisomem real or just a figment of our collective imagination? From Finland to Scotland, reports of similar creatures abound. In the icy expanses of Finland, locals whisper of a beast called Virunsusi that roams the wilderness under the moonlight. This creature, a thing of nightmares, is said to chase the fearful and the unsuspecting, its howls echoing through the frosty night air. Then we journey to the misty highlands of Scotland, a land steeped in ancient folklore and mystery. Here the tales take a darker turn. Hikers full of adventure and wanderlust have vanished without a trace. The culprit, many believe, is a creature known as the wolver. Described as a man-wolf hybrid, this entity is suspected to be behind these mysterious disappearances, adding a chilling chapter to Scotland's rich tapestry of legends. But these accounts are not confined to the colder climates of Europe. The narrative changes shape and form as we traverse the globe, yet the core remains eerily similar. In India, a nation known for its diverse myths and legends, there are accounts of a creature called yakshas that walks, or rather runs, on two legs. Eyewitnesses describe it as a werewolf, their voices trembling as they recall their encounters. The chilling tales continue in Russia, where folklore speaks of the bodak and walkalak. These werewolves are believed to possess the ability to transform at will, adding another layer of terror to the already horrifying prospect of coming face to face with such a beast. Heading west to Mexico, the narrative takes a slightly different turn with the infamous chupacabra or goat-sucker. This creature, known for its attacks on livestock, particularly goats, is a significant concern for farmers. Its description, a large, bipedal, wolf-like entity, bears a striking resemblance to the werewolf legends we've been exploring. As we traverse continents, we find that these stories are not isolated, but rather a global phenomenon. The whispers of werewolves are not confined to any one culture or region. They seem to be woven into the fabric of human fear, spanning across cultures and continents. These tales, whether fact or fiction, continue to intrigue us, sending shivers down our spines and leaving us to wonder what might be lurking in the shadows. In the United States, a massive wolf-like creature, 7 feet or more in height, has been sighted. This chilling report isn't from a horror movie, but from the quiet corners of rural Wisconsin. Known as the Beast of Bray Road, or sometimes called Dogman, this cryptid has been the subject of countless sightings, and it's not just thrill-seekers or horror fans who are telling these tales. There's an eerie consistency to the accounts. Witnesses describe a large wolf-like creature towering at over 7 feet when standing on its hind legs. Its eyes, they say, glow with an unnerving, otherworldly light. But what makes these stories truly chilling is not just the beast's size or its fearsome appearance, but who's doing the reporting. Several of these encounters have been reported by individuals we typically associate with credibility and honesty: local law enforcement officers. These are professionals trained to observe and report with accuracy. They're not prone to flights of fantasy or exaggeration, and yet they too have reported sightings of the Beast of Bray Road. The media, always on the hunt for a good story, has shown a keen interest in these sightings. Local and national outlets have covered the phenomenon, adding a sense of legitimacy to the tales. Documentary makers have even descended upon the small Wisconsin town, hoping to capture a glimpse of the beast for themselves. Despite the extensive media coverage and the numerous eyewitness accounts, skeptics abound. Some dismiss the sightings as misidentified wild animals, perhaps a bear or a large dog. Others suggest it's all a hoax, a bit of local lore spun out of control. Yet the question remains, with so many credible witnesses, from law enforcement officers to ordinary citizens, can we simply dismiss these sightings as mere hoaxes? Or does the Beast of Bray Road lurk in the shadows, a chilling testament to the mysteries that still remain in our world, just waiting to be discovered? We may never know for sure, but one thing is certain. The Beast of Bray Road continues to capture our collective imagination, a chilling reminder of the unknown that lies just beyond the edge of our understanding. From Australia to the Philippines, livestock farmers are grappling with a mysterious predator. Let's take a journey down under to Australia first. Here, farmers tell tales of a creature they've dubbed the devil dingo. Unlike your typical dingo, this entity is described as being larger, more menacing, and most unnervingly, capable of walking on its hind legs. These devil dingoes have been reported to attack livestock, leaving farmers with less produce and a lingering sense of dread. The situation is eerily similar in the Philippines. Farmers talk of a dog-like creature called sigbin, standing about 4 to 5 feet tall. Again, it's the bipedal nature of this beast that sends chills down the spines of those who claim to have seen it. In the dead of night, it's been known to attack livestock, with a particular preference for the neck. The aftermath is always the same: a lifeless animal, a devastated farmer, and an unsettling quiet that hangs heavy over the farm. The impact on the livestock industry is immense. For these farmers, livestock isn't just a source of income, it's a way of life. Each attack chips away at their livelihood, leaving behind more than just the physical loss. It brings a crippling fear that makes them question everything. Can they protect their animals? Is their farm safe? And most importantly, what is this creature that's causing such havoc? It's not just the economic impact that's concerning. The psychological toll on these farmers is equally heavy. The fear is far-reaching, spreading from farm to farm, village to village, seeping into every corner of their lives. It's a constant reminder of the unknown, the unexplained, and the unseen. It's a fear that lingers long after the sun has risen and the livestock have been counted. As more livestock fall victim to these creatures, the economic impact and fear among farmers continues to rise. The reality of these attacks is as terrifying as the legends themselves. And while we may not have all the answers, one thing is clear: something is out there, and it's leaving its mark on our world. As we delve into these stories, we find ourselves facing a chilling question. Are werewolves real? These tales from every corner of the world, from Brazil to Scotland, from India to the United States, seem to suggest that something is out there. Something that walks like a man, but hunts like a beast. Something that is neither fully human nor fully wolf, but something in between. There are those who would dismiss these accounts as mere folklore, legends passed down through generations to explain the unexplainable. They argue that in a world filled with CCTV cameras and smartphones, we should have more concrete evidence if these creatures truly roamed our streets and forests. Then, there are those who believe that these stories are more than just old wives' tales. They suggest that these creatures are the result of secret human hybrid experiments, escaped from some hidden laboratory. They point to the consistent descriptions of these creatures across different cultures and continents, all describing a beast that walks on two legs, has the head of a wolf and the body of a man. And finally, there are those who have witnessed these creatures firsthand, those who have seen something that they cannot explain, something that has left them terrified and questioning everything they thought they knew. For them, these creatures are very real. They have seen them with their own eyes, heard their bone-chilling howls in the night, and witnessed the devastation they leave in their wake. So what's the truth? Are these creatures real, or are they simply the product of our darkest fears? Are they remnants of our ancient past, or are they the result of some secret experiment gone wrong? Are they out there lurking in the shadows, waiting for their next victim? Or are they simply figments of our collective imagination, conjured up to explain the unexplainable? What do you think? Are werewolves real? Or are these stories simply the product of our darkest fears?